How to find expired domains with powerful backlink profiles. In this video session, I'm going to show you advanced techniques for identifying expired domains that has great backlink profile that you can use for various different reasons. We have tools such as expireddomains.net, and there's a lot of filters here. You won't need 90% of these filters. What's important may be a keyword in the domain contains a certain word, common SEO, perhaps 100 backlinks, available as an expired within the last 48 hours or even 24 hours. Because expired domains with powerful backlinks, they get snapped up quick. Then you want to analyze only available domains. Additional settings may be important for top-level domains or country-specific domain extensions, such as .com.au for Australian domains, .co.uk for UK, and so on. The SEO, don't worry about it. Majestic, don't really worry about it. Then filter the results and take a look at the expired domains you may be able to register. Let's imagine this one here, Travel Savers Guide. If I wanted to find expired domains within that, next, go and search the domain to see if you can register it, so you don't waste time. Now, that's the basic stuff. And now you're learning with RankYa, I'll show you what I do. SEMrush will show you top websites globally within a certain industry as well. Let's imagine my website was in finance industry. Now, surely creating great content, making it shareable and share it, that's all great. But sometimes we need those powerful backlinks. So now, let's imagine travel industry. I couldn't say, you know what, these websites are performing the most. But some of them will outlink to other domains, and some of them may not. So you need to do a bit of research here. This is important. Let's say finance. I'll show you that example. So the next steps that I'll show you will work regardless of the industry. Around the world, finance, yahoo.com is performing the most. But it's common knowledge, Yahoo Finance is also important. It's a subdomain of Yahoo. Next, SEMrush. This is a paid tool, but we need to analyze the backlink profile. You don't have to use SEMrush. You can use Majestic SEO or different ones if you have. But we need to do this research, or else we won't know if the backlinks are spammed. So in this example, I've just done a search. You want to look at outbound domains. As I've said, certain websites will outlink and certain websites will not. You want to analyze the websites that outlink. Looking at outbound domains, we can set authority score, whether it's custom range or pre-built range. So then we can export the file. So we don't need to analyze these, but rather want to look at authority score. Depending on the industry, you may say 7 till 30, custom range. Okay? Then let's export. I've actually done this for valued clients. I found finance, computer related, travel related domains, and I've registered a few of them. And the backlink profile on some of them, you wouldn't believe. So I'll show you how I've done it. So when you download the file, it'll look like this. You can delete the cell, grab these, delete. Let's delete the row. Here we want to grab all this. Let's copy let's go to URL cleaner. We want to add HTTP in front of it. So you have various tools on the internet that can do this. inetventures.com is quick and easy. Then let's use our SEO Frog SEO tool. Here I want to select mode list. Let's actually pause that. Okay, what I'll do, these were from there. Let's copy these. Actually, let's paste it in there. Alright, so let's grab these. Let's cut them out from there. We've just added HTTP in front of it. Then let's clear that so I can actually show you. Mode list. Let's enter manually. Let's paste all those URLs we want to test. Select next, select OK. Then within response, we want to look at no response. That means DNS lookup failed, connection refused, and let this tool run, as in analyze the domains. You can search Google for open source domain analysis tools that you can use for free. I tend to use this, but this is a paid tool. So, as in if you're within the SEO industry, you may be familiar with Screaming Frog SEO Spider anyway, correct? So then, once the tool runs and completes, which will take time, you simply copy the results. You can select the first one and the last one, but once it's done, you probably need to scroll down the page and grab all of it. Basically, this is telling us, you know what, when this tool tries to request it, DNS lookup failed, as in domain name systems cannot find this website. There was no response. Sometimes connection is refused, and that could perhaps give us an idea as to, okay, why is the connection refused? Why is there no response? So once you grab everything from this list, what you can do is just clean up the domains again, remove the HTTP version. So you'll have a huge list, right? Let's clean up. You can use Notepad++ to do quick search and replace. We want to remove that HTTP as well. Now we've got some list of domains that their DNS has failed. What we can do is use namecheap.com. There is other tools for you to use, but this actually works much better. As you can see, current limit is 5,000 domains. So you may need to break up the list, because if you're getting thousands of results, some tools won't render them. We can show premiums and hide unavailable and let it generate. At this moment, this tool will go ahead and tell you, you know what, these websites that you're analyzing, some of them you'll be able to register. As you can see, chessresources.com.au. And what I do is I go here, because Crazy Domains registers a lot of different domain extensions. Here it's already registered. But at that moment, what we can do is say, okay, if it's registered, why is DNS Probe couldn't find the domain? Then for Australian domain extension, I can do this research and say to myself, okay, what's going on there? It's expired, as we can see, but it's expired a couple of days ago, 3 days ago. At that moment, I can say to myself, okay, you know what? This is actually expired domain, and it may actually be available within a week or two. So I can place a back order if I want, but I tend to not do that. But instead, I just keep I bookmark it. Bookmark the page so I can visit perhaps within a week. And then see if I can register it. As in if it's expired completely and it's now available for me to register. But before I do that, I need to now check the backlink profile, obviously, to see, okay, is it spammy? It's moderate. This tool is telling me it's moderate, but don't rely on the tools, but rather look at the backlink profile on your own, because these tools actually get it wrong. And you want to find backlinks. As you can see, that website is getting a backlink from yahoo.com. That's a powerful backlink. Investing.com. That's a powerful backlink. But you must do this research. Is the link active? Is the link follow? Follow is not that important. No follow is still okay. So we can say, as long as it's active, that means it's still live. But that website seems to be not around. It's getting some government backlinks. I want to find out what that is. Here, I want to see, is the link still there? Because if it is, then it may be worth it to, register the domain. I can look at the source code and say, okay, as you can see, that's no follow, but that's not that important for our purposes. Okay, so that link is still there. That means if this website somehow forgets to re-register the domain, and if it becomes available, then I want to register this, because it's got great backlink profiles here. Referring domains may definitely be important. You want to find backlinks coming from diverse set of IP addresses. Here you can actually filter authority score for referring domains as well. You can see authority score 51 to 60. There are some websites. Newswire in Canada, that's great. How about some others? Oh, look at that, 91.100. Now, this is a sample. At this moment, you know that I can't register this. But look at the backlink profile. And the fact is, when you do this research along these lines, you will be able to find a lot of different domains that you can register. And when we're looking at premium versions, don't be hesitant to check different domain name registrars, because just because this website is saying that's premium doesn't mean others may classify that as premium per se. So I know I went back and forth, but if you understand search engine optimization and how Google and backlinks work, right now you know the steps. Let me simplify it once again. Go and find websites that are visited the most. You can select the world and then certain category. Then once you find the ones that outlink, then you want to run analysis accordingly using backlink analytics tools. And then you want to find outbound with great authority score, but not too great, obviously. Let's say 7 till 20 actually works for most industries. Obviously, this is not the website we want. In our example, it was finance, yahoo.com. In this example, let's say some government website may not outlink, but TradingView let's take that as an example so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. Because you'll see that this also outlinks. And obviously the backlink profile is great. It's a reputable website. That's why it's performing well. Then you look at outbound domains, select authority score, whether it's 11 till 20 is a good start. Or depending on the industry, you may say, okay, how about 7 till 20? And then export. When you export, open the file, and all you want is you want this here, the domains. Then grab the domains, copy it, Control C is a shortcut, paste it in there, and then add http://www. Grab everything. You'll use tools such as Screaming Frog or open source free ones. Paste it in there manually and let this run requesting the domains you've just entered. Look at response codes. No response, DNS lookup failed, or even connection timeout. It makes no difference. Grab the list, as in copy it or export it. Use programs such as Notepad++ or Dreamweaver if you have it. Search and replace HTTP. So we want to clean it back up again. Get rid of the /2. And if the list is huge, perhaps you want to break things up and just grab just a little portion, perhaps 100. Then use tools such as namescheap.com for bulk domain registration. There are other tools, but this actually works quick. And then let this tool show you, you know what, can you register it? If you can, first check to see if you can register it. If you cannot, you have to ask yourself, why did the tool show you that you can register it? Obviously it's expired and it may be available. That's why you want to run whois check to see what's going on there. It's expired but recently, so we may need to wait perhaps 30 days for this to become available. Or you can do ICANN lookup. It basically does the same thing, okay? And then you'll find great expired domains along these lines. Next, you have to do backlink audit to see if the backlink profile is non-spammy. That's very important, or else that's not powerful backlink. You can use Wayback Machine to see further details about a website that's expired, as in the domain that's expired. Look at it to see what sort of content does it have, does it suit your needs, has the website been around a while, and so on. So you should already know how to do that anyway, okay? I'll show you just one example. I actually registered some of them for my valued clients. Let's take a look at this one. Let's analyze this. It's an Australian website. It's related to tourism and travel. It doesn't have a lot of backlinks, but nonetheless, it's clean. It's moderate. Now that's mine. I registered it. It's an expired domain. Right up my alley. I can quickly put that website back up again. Looking at the backlinks, 120 referring domains. That's great. But some of them may not be that important, right? Doing the research will tell you. Then I can say, okay, how about referring domains Just take a look at this example. And that's what I've just shown to you. Let's select authority score 81 to 90. Let's look at, there's 2 websites linking to that. That's no problem. There's one 71 to 80. That's a news website in Australia. 61 till 7. Virgin. First of all, it will be almost impossible to get a backlink from a website like this. And if they were to charge money for that backlink, it would be hundreds, if not thousands. But using this method, you can find expired domains with very powerful backlink profiles. If you haven't checked out the SEO course, you definitely want to explore that as well. I thank you for learning with RankYa, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.